Well, that may never happen, but your organization can be tax exempt. I'm Athena Kehoe with the ASU Lodestar Center's Ask the Nonprofit Specialists. It can be confusing trying to understand why some organizations can be tax exempt while others are not, but I'm here to help you out with that. We've all heard of the IRS. The Internal Revenue Service is the agency that recognizes tax exempt organizations to not be liable for federal income tax. But if you think every nonprofit is tax exempt, that is a common fallacy. An organization may be formed as a nonprofit but never files with the IRS for federal tax exempt status. Or maybe the organization is new and not recognized yet by the IRS. However, all tax exempt organizations are nonprofits, and in fact, being a nonprofit is a requirement for the exemption. There's one IRS code that you really need to know, Section 501. You may have heard of a 501c3 designation, and that's because they make up the vast majority of tax exempt organizations. Okay, this next part is a bit of a mouthful, but the IRS says that a 501c3 may qualify for exemption from federal income tax if it is organized and operated exclusively for one or more of the following purposes: religious, charitable, scientific, testing for public safety, literary, educational, fosters national and international sports competition, and prevention of cruelty to children and animals. Phew, we got that over with. Almost every state has developed state and local income tax exemption statutes. There is no process of recognition of tax-exempt status in their jurisdiction other than the IRS one, in most cases 501c3. Some states exempt nonprofits from other forms of taxes, such as real estate and sales tax. Again, federal recognition is used. Also keep in mind that almost all tax-exempt organizations are now required to file an annual return. And one more thing to keep in mind, that tax exemption has some limitations. Unrelated business income is income from a trade or business that is not largely related to charitable, educational, or purposes of the organization's exemption basis. This gets a bit more complex, and you could find more information about this through the link in the comments. At this point, I'm hoping I didn't overwhelm your brain with too much information. But to put it simply, all tax-exempt organizations are nonprofits, but entities formed as nonprofits are not required to file for IRS tax exemption status. This video is brought to you by the ASU Lodestar Center for Philanthropy and Nonprofit Innovation. Do you have a nonprofit question? Leave a comment below or visit our Ask the Nonprofit Specialist page to message an expert. Thank you for watching.